Hey everybody, it's Joey from Movie Geek here for a little bit of a different video. Today I'm going to be playing an Atari 2600 game using the Atari 2600 emulator for the computer entitled Stella. And today I'll be talking about the game Frogger and the game Breakout. So we'll be doing both of those. And so let's play Frogger here. You use your arrow keys to control this game. I know it's going to freak out a little bit, the noise is different, but the little girl frog there just gives you extra points. You do have a time limit. There's the time limit, that bar moves down there in the corner. And I'm kind of sucking because it's running slow, and so I'm not used to it. But eventually I'll get used to this. You notice the points up there. Each time you hop, you get a point. Darn it. Let's see. Oh. I don't really like it. Okay, let's get. We gotta finish this round. I'm sorry about the flickering. Number one, the game is that way, and number two, it's because I'm using a screen recording software. It's kind of slowing it down. 502. It's not a bad round. I don't really want to play this, but it does get progressively harder as you go along. Some more cars get added, and things. I know it's trying to run faster, and it won't. So you basically get the idea. It just gets harder and harder. Now let's talk about the second game we came here to talk about, and that's Breakout. This is a simple game. Anybody can understand this. All I'm doing right now is just moving my mouse back and forth, and it changes color. This game works okay using this screen recording software, but you just kind of see it moves back and forth, and it changes color. Yeah, I can also use the arrow keys and moving back and forth too much. I cannot play like that because it moves too much. The color's just going to change. There's different game variations. There's 12 different game variations, and each one does different things. And you can have up to 4 players because the original Atari game, you could have each paddle controller had a second one connected to it. So if you plugged one into the left controller port and one into the right controller port, you'd have 4 different players. On this version, though, on this emulator, you can only have 1 player games. I'm not very good at this, especially when it's running slow like this, and I'm using a mouse. I'm used to using the paddle controller because I have an actual Atari 2600. My camera, number one, doesn't like TV screen. We have it hooked up to because it's one of the old like CRTs. And then number two, somebody is sleeping in the room that the Atari is in. So I'll just do it this way for right now. You notice the sounds are very primitive too. I've got headphones on, and it's very loud right now, but listen. Okay, sorry, I had to turn that down. It was blasting my ears out. Alright, last turn. Here we go. Let's make this one count. Or not, let's not make it count. Let's play again. So the blue is worth 1 point. I believe the green is as well. I'm not entirely sure on that. Yes, okay. No, the green is worth 1 point as well. Yellow is worth 4. Interesting. So I believe it's 1, 1, 4. I don't know the right scorings on this game. The scorings are all too confusing. You'd have to watch the score up there to know. But you get 5 turns to play in this game, as it says it's a 5 up there before the 1, and that 1 means 1 player, and the 5 or 1 or first player, and then that 5 means that's how many turns you have left. It counts down. In the sequel in this game, Super Breakout, it counts up, so it starts at 1 and goes up to 5. And so this game does. You can get 864 for one game, and that's across 2 boards. That's as much as you can get 864 across 5 turns, and that's because you can only get 2 boards, and that's the maximum score on this game. I've never gotten 864 on this version, let alone on the other version that I can usually get it on playing on the computer. I haven't gotten it because I have to play with the physical controller to actually get that. If somebody would wire the Atari controllers to be USB, oh boy, would I have fun with it. So I could play Atari games that we can't play on our TV. Once it hits that orange, it goes fast, and then it just stays fast until you lose, and it goes slow again. But it'll pretty much hit the orange again depending on where you hit it. Last turn. Darn it. 93. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm going to show you what game 2 is. I believe it's catching or steering. Yeah, steering. So I don't like that version too much. Game 3, I believe, is catch. Yes. Game 3, you can, catch the ball. Game 4, I'm not sure. Oh, invisible. So that's invisible. Game 5, I can't remember. Oh, a timer. It counts up there. I don't know what that does. I never have understood that. Game 6, I believe it's the same thing. Yes. Okay. Game 7, it's a timer with catch. Okay. Game 8, I can't. Oh, invisible. Invisible timer breakout. Okay. I see. Game 9 is what's known as breakthrough. With nothing, you just hit the ball and it breaks through. And this isn't the exact one I get 864 on. Game 10 is steer breakthrough. Game 11 is catch breakthrough, and game 12 is invisible breakthrough. So even for 1978, this game was very advanced with the Atari. Having 12 different game variations. A lot of the Atari games did have many different game variations, though. Some of them having a lot. But this one supporting up to 4 players, is very interesting. Let's just do a game of regular breakout here again. And I'm not going to go back to Frogger because that did not run correctly. Leave in the comments down below what Atari game you want me to do next. I can do any Atari game that you want, because AtariH.com has all Atari ROMs, pretty much most of them. There's a couple on there that they don't have, but I can probably find those other places. But just let me know down in the comments below what Atari game you want me to cover next. There are a lot of them. I know I'm going to eventually cover Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. for the Atari. I'm going to show you guys that one. I'm going to definitely show you guys Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man, and Junior Pac-Man, all for the Atari. There is not a version of Baby Pac-Man, because that involves pinball as well, and you kind of can't really put that. I will show you guys video pinball, though. That is one game that was released for the Atari. That's really cool. I will show you guys that one. I will show you guys Combat, but that one might be me actually filming the TV. That way my dad can play with me. But just leave a request down below, and if I can find the ROM, or if I own the game cartridge itself, I will do a review on it. So overall, Frogger I think is a really good game. Breakout, obviously. It was so easy. It's a really fun game. Frogger is really cool. It can go on a long time if you're good at it and not playing with the mouse. A lot of the Atari games are good. Another game that I really like is Space Invaders, and there's a hidden Easter egg in that one. And I'll show you guys what that is later. Ah, boy, I was doing good, 90 points. And so, overall, Atari game's awesome. If you guys want to try them out for yourself, either find an Atari 2600 on eBay with some game cartridges and some controllers, or download Stella, go to AtariH.com, get the ROMs, and play it all through here. But you really don't have the true experience until you actually play it with a proper Atari 2600 and an old TV with joysticks and paddle controllers and all that other stuff. But leave in the comments down below what game you guys want me to do next, and I will try my best to get it for you. But until then, this is Joey for the Clueless Game. This is Joey from Movie Geek for the Clueless Gamers, and I'll talk to you all next time.